Hey guys, this is Crab Hunter, and welcome back to Rome 2! Wait for the computer to catch up. There we go. There we go. So yes, welcome back to Rome 2 Total War, the Barbarians' Turn. In the last episode, we kind of messed a few things up. First of all, we completely cocked up taking Turfldom, which was annoying. And, well, yeah, I was overconfident. I really was overconfident, which is annoying. But however, luckily, the gods were smiling upon us once more, as we not only beat back a number of armies that we had to face, we also took over the town of Aistros. So, you know, it's beneficial. And we're also heading further south, which is our overall objective. The only other annoying thing that happened in this campaign is the fact that these guys, the Rugi guys, decided to come along and capture that location. So, this guy is now no longer... they're no longer in control of that. However, our Rieti clan, is it the Rieti clan? I think I'm planning on attacking them. Yes, yes. We're not best pleased with them, so we are potentially going to launch an attack against these two locations, which actually puts us within good range of Rome. So who knows? We may end up either meeting with the Romans or fighting with the Romans. Either way. Now, I'm not just going to declare war for the sake of it. If I really wanted to go to war with Rome, I'd dedicate a campaign towards Rome. But really, it's all about going to Egypt. So anyway, without further ado, let's get back into the story of things. So, right. So they're actually happy for once. How's our tech going? We've got 4 more turns before Headhunt works. But that means that it's a little cheaper to recruit dudes. And more dudes means more awesomeness. One of our minions of the Wolffather. That actually sounds... Some of these names sound much better than the Roman ones. You've just spent enough time... Yeah, you guys have just spent lots of time retreating, which isn't fun. But you have got a rather large army, and you have a champion. Or shield maiden, as they say. So that's good. Übersis. I know I put the spy here for a reason. Right, that is one hell of an army. Holy crap. Okay, maybe not them. Yeah, those guys are certainly armed. I mean, look at that. If I could have that, that would be perfect. Celtic slingers, short swords, and a shit ton of them. They've only got 2... Right, unless they're the masters of trade, they've only got 2 regions for that. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Right, okay, so obviously they're not going to be taken out anytime soon. Actually, no, I'll keep you there for the moment so we can see what they're going to do. Please, dear God, say I haven't declared war on them. Cherusi are still, well, they're still there, but they're kind of screwed now. They're not south, so I suppose I could ask for a trade agreement.
We will gladly listen to your offers, but do not wrap them in lies. The spirits know truth.
I've already... Have I got a non-aggression pact?
A non-aggression pact is a temporary agreement between 2 factions.
Well, you ain't going anywhere, so screw you. We're entering that early phase of the game where any kind of trade agreement is almost impossible.
Honorable words that I can hear kindly.
I think we already have a trade agreement. Looks like we haven't got a trade. Looks like we haven't got a trade. Oh, because we can't trade. Never mind. Okay, we are trading with them. These guys really don't like us. So maybe what we could do is perhaps have a go at them. Because they seem to have access to the ocean. And to have a sea trade will actually open up a lot of doors for us. Ah, now I remember what I was going to do. Or at least I've now come up with a new plan. So you guys, we're going to leave you alone because you've got really powerful swords. You guys just stay there. Aistros, you do the same thing. Could do with more food, to be honest with you, but considering how much this will piss people off, screw it. You guys need food. Kasugas needs to increase the population so I can add more entertainment. Consorts of Frigio. Someone's doing something. I think maybe in Lipfordom we need to improve the population to like 1 so we can then provide actually a weapon rather than just... Right, so you guys going that way. How many turns will it take? 2 turns. Okay. Well, that's like a rough plan. It's not like absolutely foundation-like, but still, it's good enough. Right. Ooh, famous Rome. Okay, apparently she must have leveled up. Don't you just love it when one person just randomly shouts in the background? So, at the current moment, it's looking quite pleasant. Haven't spotted many nations, which is why this turn is rather quick, which is lovely. The Cherusi clan are probably going to try something. Fingers crossed they fail and die miserably. There's lots of clans, though. Oh, hello. What's this?
Are ye honest warriors who will come to a brother's aid? Will you send your
Shit.
spears against these enemies?
No.
The best aim.
No, I do not wish to join a war against people who have swords when I have clubs. I may have completely buggered over my defensive alliance, but I'm just going to conquer stuff. Okay, increase in rank, the Shield Maiden, obviously, she must have done something. Oops. So used to just right-clicking. Right, so now she has multiple skills. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Someone such as a leper. Lovely. She looks like she's a leper. Oh! That's like such an insult back then. Your mama's so ugly they mistake her for a leper. Oh! Right, okay. So, I'm thinking a partisan. Yeah, I think perfection probably would be good. And it works. So we have extra mobility. Though unfortunately our army, for some magical reason, has no capabilities whatsoever in moving. I miss the forced march. I don't know why they've disabled that for some reason. Unless it's a recent, unless it's part of something that I've downloaded because of the unit mod. But it's really disappointing that you can't do that anymore, because it was so handy. I mean, oh wait, is it them? Well, that decision will never come to bite me in the arse. Yeah, good thing I didn't join. I'm impressed. I am impressed. It's kind of quiet. I might just... Well, the music is kind of quiet, but I know... There we go. Somewhat better. Maybe even raise that slightly to maybe mid-flow. Might just change the effects and just lower that back down a bit, perhaps that down a little bit. So that's kind of lower that down. Yeah, I'm just trying to find the way to strike a perfect balance. If I am doing all of this and it's making no difference, or it's now made your video slightly crappier, I do apologize. Unfortunately, I can't tell sometimes. Ah, brilliant. Fortified city. Ah, good, yes. So now I have walls, which is nice, and I now can get some kind of infrastructure. Oops. No. Okay, no. You, what can I now have? I can have even... oh no, wooden as spears. I could perhaps... maybe I could, you know, get rid of the hired dudes and have a couple of these. We'll have a couple of them, just to see what happens. You guys are very happy indeed, huzzah. Could possibly be a few things. All we have to do now is just wait for a few more. Alright, cool. Well, let's have a save. Unfortunately, our army is taking forever to move, but still. At least we weren't at war. We're not at war with anyone. I was kind of wondering why there wasn't some kind of message on the side saying, hey, you're now no longer friends with the people who you just said, no, sod that, to a war with someone else. Never want to fight those guys. So handy, this mod. I will not deny. I mean, some may call it cheating, and to a certain extent, maybe it is a bit, because it's basically elongating the campaign. But in all honesty, I kind of look at it as a more realistic / more entertaining sort of idea. Because basically, yes, things in the ancient times weren't exactly fast, but at the same time, things would have happened in the months in the year. Hello, hello, hello. What are you doing? Well, we know what we're doing in the next turn. Oh, those bastards that shoot. Ooh. Luigi is having a go. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare steal that location. That's mine. Anyway, so like I was saying, I find that the 12 turns a year mod really helps me enjoy campaigns a lot more. And I'm going to assume the enemy has marching on Lufferdom. Wow, that's kind of an easy mission. Ah, even better. I'll just attack them. Right, okay, before we do, let's just have a little look-see. What is that one? So I either have the Soothsayer, or that one. Yeah, replace it. It sounds even more awesome. Right, you go kill him. And, of course, he just runs away like a little bitch. But of course. Right, we have to go all the freaking way. Shit. Yes, we know. Stupid bastards. Well, I don't care. It was only 500 gold. Right, I will go back as soon as possible. I will leave. Do not worry. I thought I could perhaps catch him just in the turf, but unfortunately not. So I will undoubtedly go away now. Where's my spy? There's my spy. Zop. Right, so you, Luigi clan, who are the same as those? No, it's Ruigi. You're Luigi, and you're Ruigi. So, Luigi, you can go to hell. Huh. Okay, so you guys can go. I'll capture this settlement, and we can actually capture a... Oh, that one actually is a dockyard as well. I'm curious. If I can capture this region, we might be successful. Alright. Well, I'll have enough men to fight this battle, or fight this war. The only problem is, of course, I now got to go back the way I came. So that kind of negated all the advantages. Ah, I do have a bronze workshop, so I now can... At least here, I can recruit slightly better units. Okay. Let's have a look at Istros. How are you guys doing? You're actually doing pretty well. I think my popularities are certainly increased. Monsters of Suebi, my main army. Looking forward to that. I don't want to push too far down too quickly, because I kind of want to establish myself, you know, kind of like I did in Chosakabe, where before I made any major advancements, I just secured enough territory so that my nation wouldn't go bankrupt without me. So, on to the next turn. And this is kind of another reason why I prefer the mod, because then silly things like this can kind of be a little bit more forgiven, whereas in the first time I tried playing this game, and for some magical reason we're lagging out like buggery, so probably what I will try and do is cut this. Okay, so it's working again. My computer's being slow for some reason today. Yay! Anyway, like I was saying, some of these things... I cut it right. Yeah, I just like this mod. It's quite a nice, pleasant mod to have, because when I was playing this game first off, it was really kind of annoying, almost, that you had only 1 year to do stuff. And I always thought that was never realistic enough. It's like, oh, come on. You wouldn't just spend 1 year doing something. You'd be like, right, okay, let's make a campaign of lasting months. And it worked beautifully. I think I really started liking it probably when Fall of the Samurai did it. Not the modded version I used, but the one beforehand. Mission aborted. Yeah, they've been destroyed, so obviously let's get out of the territory before we... There we go. Right, the faction has been destroyed. Chirusi have been annihilated, and this general is untrustworthy, but apparently that's a good thing. What? Oh, right, okay, so it's a good thing. It's not, like, too trusting. Fair enough. And for food, I'm going to wait until you've done that, and then whoever gets the most population within, like, 5 turns. That said, you're going to get the none, so... And then you're going to build up and get more food. Got one more turn before that starts, which will be brilliant, because then I can start instrumenting mercenary upkeep. Because, I'm not a navy person, really, and in all honesty, we're not going to need navy upgrades. I mean, I will research them, but I want to focus on land stuff, because we've got a fair amount of land to go through before we... I think we can even cross the territory of... I think we could even cross this little strait here from Greece into Turkey, which is pretty nice. I believe that is Greece. I'm assuming that I'm looking at it from a modern day perspective. That is obviously Turkey with Istanbul, or at the time Constantinople. I actually don't even know if it's Constantinople is around. Ugh. But hopefully we can just ignore ships entirely. I mean, obviously they're probably going to have a trade route that will probably be raided, but whatever. So anyway, focusing up on other things.
Sword and shield to my people.
Right, so you're happy, and nothing much is really happening at the moment, which is kind of annoying. There's nothing really I can do, which is even more annoying. Ah, no, wait, no, there is something I can do. This episode, this part of the game will be exciting. Oh, hello. Right, this is a lot more forgiving, though not as nice to fight. Okay, so... really what I want to do is just explore the territory. Do you have a shipyard?
Guides my steps.
Like, you'll have something of a ship. No, you won't. You have no naval kind of capabilities whatsoever. It'll be this guy.
To the ships.
A SETI. Is this a new faction? I hope so. Right. Next turn. Okay. So... this is kind of interesting. Obviously, it's another nation that doesn't like me, and another territory in a flank that really, which normally wouldn't be assaulted, is a good thing. So, this could prove useful for us. But of course, always be suspicious of the flanks that you think are secure, because you never know. It's happened before in the past. I thought, oh, hello, what's
The
this?
spirits have noticed that our treasure stores are wanting. Can you help with this small matter?
Considering that you're the least popular of people, I'm going to say no. I love it. I love the AI comprehension. It's like, if I enter a negotiation where I say, I've got nothing really to threaten you with, but I want you to give me money, I'm sure it'll work. Yay! Headhunt. Oh, hello. What's this? Another family seeks to adopt one of your characters. Well, no, stop the abortion. I know I've just wasted a lot of money and potentially pissed off people, but screw it. My people. Those are my Germanian soldiers. My Germanian people. Yeah, that kind of makes it a little bit... ooh, hello.
There is more I could do.
Right, okay, so here we are. We have now found another clan. Oh, bollocks. Right, never mind. These people were going to be a target, but now not. Let's have a look. Attritional losses. Bonus for land units, which wouldn't be a bad idea. One moment. And we're back. Sorry about that. My family loves to throw stuff about and make noise. Anyway, going back to dealing with stuff, I may... let's have a look-see. Run speed for all units. That wouldn't be a bad thing. That would not be a bad thing entirely. So if we could perhaps get that in 6 turns. Actually, thinking about it, maybe we could start working with something. Yes, there we go. Because I'm thinking, as much as it's nice to have... okay, so that's not bad. And... province capital, settlement. Raised site or underfloor drainage. That wouldn't be bad. Construction times. Raised site. Loads of technical stuff. Enclosed settlement. That looks pretty sweet. Land and community laws. Temple of the Oak. Lots of fancy pants things. I think this probably would help us a lot more, though, considering the fact that I think in Luferdom we've already got a farm. Well, we need to get a farm in order to get more food, which would be kind of useful. So anyway, so they're kind of a no-go zone already. It's kind of annoying because I really wanted to get the clan, like a settlement. If imagine the scenario, we've got 1, 2 settlements which both are connected and both would be, you know, at least close to being under our control. I mean, that would be immensely useful because then this settlement would be able to be under our control and we'd have at least some partial stuff in trade in the north. And then we could perhaps go to Iceni, get people trade from the Spanish, the Carthaginians. You know, it would really help our impact. It would really help our trade growth, but unfortunately not so. That would be kind of nice to have as well, but considering it's a province capital, I think I'd have to advance my technology before I try something like that. Anyway, send the spy back, because I kind of want to try this.
I will seek entertainment.
They... Okay, that just sounded creepy. I will seek entertainment. It's like, yeah, you're kind of entering into the creepy list. Right, okay, which has the nicest hat? Ooh, I shall raise you. And what can we raise you with? Either a horse, swordmasters, or... No, we're going to have horse.
Ready for orders.
Horsemen are always awesome. Right, we're not earning too much, so I don't think we should really send too much. You're kind of a reinforcing army.
Good fighters.
Kind of a couple of clubs. A couple of clubs, 2 spearmen, maybe 1 more spearman, and like 2-ish kind of people. That would kind of help out a lot. Because then we could send this guy,
For the all-highest.
trying to sort of give our dudes a little bit more armor, perhaps. And then you can perhaps... you know, not die. This is going to be a ballsy maneuver, to be honest with you. I mean, that is a lot of club infantry. I know I've got archers, but I've got mostly spearmen. And spearmen, or clubs, well, swords always beat spears. I think, at least I believe, yeah, spears are brilliant at knocking out cavalry, but unfortunately clubs, that's a lot of clubs. And they also have longbow hunters.
Thirsty for battle. Yeah.
I've got scout riders, but... perhaps once we get close, perhaps we'll get something. Oh, joys. What about south? We could do with another spy, in all honesty. We have a spy? No spy. Oh, I apparently need that. Crap. Oh, dignitaries. Yay! That wouldn't be bad either.
For the tribe.
Well, at least this settlement's going to be slightly happier once we've gotten more food going.
Warriors all. Sword and shield to my people.
Right, what about you?
Ready for orders.
You got swordsmasters, whereas you're a general on the horseback. Perhaps you could hire some dudes. Mercenary spear brothers, melee attack. Yeah, wooden as spears are much better. I've got 4 of them now, which is pretty nice. Anyway, next turn. Preparing for war. Lovely. If we can defeat the enemy army, if we can defeat that massive army, that's next to the Alcazars. How the hell do they have so many troops? It's crazy. Like, I've got maybe 1 or 2 strong armies, but I haven't got like 600 armies. This probably could do with it probably could be the fact that they have better trade than I. So what I'll do is I'll get a number of armies to get into position and ready for war, and then with like 2 armies, one being a major and the other just being reinforcements. All the agents are looking. They're all, yeah. These people must know they're being targeted because like 6 other nations of spies are arriving, or are they war masters? I think they're war masters. Ow. Unseasonal conditions. A bad autumn. In Hyrika, because that's all I needed. Well, Shit. Ah, we have got mines, I think. Are those mines? I'm hoping they're mines. Or they just look like farms. I think either way, it's nice. Still, it's a very nice, pleasant place. And it also is the autumn. Okay. Okay, so the Oathmakers. That's really your name. I'm going to give you one more of those. Might mean we have to wait till next year before we tries. Right, you're now in position.
All Father be praised. How can I help? Moving unseen.
Let's have a look. Detecting hidden agents and armies whilst leaving local settlements vulnerable to cunning agents' actions. Okay, so this guy is obviously recruiting more and more dudes, mostly clubs. He is a guy on foot. He is on cavalry. They're all probably trying to sabotage. How many people is this clan at war with? So he's at war with them, and he's at war with them. Okay, cool. Nobody likes them. And you're over there, and you've got a lot of territory. In fact, I think you've only got one. Maybe one or two? It seems like he has both of those territories, which is good and bad. It means he's actually got a fairly decent chunk, which could take us over towards... Is that what I think it is? No, I can't. Without actually seeing it properly, my ability to look into Europe is quite poor. Okay. Right, well, you're there for the moment. You're...
Thirsty for battle.
Yeah, well, you're obviously thirsty for battle. And I could do with a couple more clubs. I'm thinking maybe club. Well, no, actually, no. Cancel that. Make your way over there. Zoomp. And now you're closer up. Yay!
Are you ready to do your duty to the tribe?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be good enough, I think. Obviously now we're going to go into the winter and probably have to wait for next year, but if we can at least keep our eyes peeled on these people, maybe the gods will smile upon us and give us, because they obviously are raising an army, so maybe one of these armies goes across, batters those bastards to buggery, and then in the magicalness we perhaps hold off against them. Who knows? I mean, it'll be nice if both of these armies advance close, because then what we'll probably do is I'll attack with the strength of these two armies and just hold against their assault, which will be kind of cool. But not during winter. Hell no during winter. Speaking of which, you've only have access to that. You? Only have access to that. Okay, cool. Save. Unification of Germany. Really, I should change that name, but probably another better name. The Barbarians' Turn, as I probably should have remembered. Right, okay. Okay, so you guys are pretty much sorted. Might even fortify. Nah, that will cost us too much. You guys suffering through a bad harvest. Could upgrade you, but that would annoy people. I don't really want to annoy people, especially since I'm building up a thing. But that said, it will be kind of nice. Adds more. Section of. Oh, Bloodsworn. That looks like a decent-ish unit to have. Okay. We'll see how the population takes the massive amount of farm. Then we'll see what we can do with it. Maybe that will definitely be something for this nation to have. And then also, better still, now that we've got that, we can increase our research capabilities, adding extra happiness to the populace, and also increasing our research rate, which is all good. Benefits! Earning too much at the moment. Probably will need to instigate.
I am the one your mother warned you about.
Okay. Okay. This is cool. No, this is good. It's slow going, unfortunately, but we're not like Rome. Rome had technology. Rome could fight off armies the same, twice the size of what we're going to have to face. But because we're no longer Rome, or any kind of civilization that has armor, we may now need to start instigating a probably more hit-and-run strategy. Probably how the Gallic tribes did fight off against themselves, and also the civilizations. So I'm thinking the more experience I gain fighting with the Gauls, then hopefully I can put that to fighting against the civilization. And also having enough gold to buy myself armor. Because there is no way I'm taking on Egypt, you know, Italy and whatever. Oh dear. Shit.
I am the knife in the dark.
No, you're not. You're the knife that everyone noticed in the dark. A cattle farm in Istros has just damaged the population by happiness by about 1. Oath levy are now... Oath levy. That's awesome. In fact, I'm going to rename you that now. Oath levy. There you go. You have no pride anymore. Blood axes. Screw it.
Scouting.
You are just doing your thing. Right, 5 more turns till that's sorted. And I've just wasted a lot of gold, haven't I? Yep. Well done, Crab Hunter. How many more turns? Okay. How many dudes have I got over there? 3. Ah, yes. You have now got even more because you're just getting more experience by training. How awesome is that? I think perhaps warfare may be a good idea for you. Yes, I think warfare is a good idea for you. She's just gaining experience and skill just by training my men, and my men are getting even better. Unfortunately, it doesn't show you for some stupid reason, but they're mostly now unit rank 2. Oh, that's nice. Mercenary. Heavy spearman. Okay, let's have a look at our old spear levy. So 23 attack, which is quite poor. Bonus versus large, which is great. Charge bonus crap. Melee defense was very good at 63. Armor was quite poor at 30. Health was quite bad at 35. Base morale is a little higher. A lot of their attack and their stuff has been upped. Versus the ideal spearman. Okay, so... And of course, we've got these guys. Ammunition is a little better. Melee attack is a little better. Melee defense is way better than they were. But these guys have got much better damage. Fantastic. But they have better range, so I'm not going to complain too much. But we probably could do with more of those guys. Okay, cool. Well, you know, it's something to try. Nothing major happening at the moment. How about down south? How's this going? Well, we'll see what happens in another turn, and then if I can earn back the money, fingers crossed. I'm also getting a lot more population, which is another good thing. So happier people, more population, bigger cities, which then also can start converting and making even more money. Because I think what I'll do for that settlement to the left, Casurgis, will probably make it into a kind of financial district, kind of make it a little bit more monetary means. So perhaps when I do finally do something with it, it may actually be of benefit. Because at the moment, I'm still kind of not entirely sure how to run, you know, barbarian civilizations. I've always played the civilization with the sort of, yes, we're sort of posh and we know what we're doing and we've got long-established sort of things. Whereas these guys, they've simply built a shack and said, yo, we're a civilization. You know, the do-it-yourself lot. Which is kind of cool. I like the little fuzziness of the autumn season. It's quite nice. It's pleasant. And I'm probably going to have to find a way... Oh, god damn it. Shut up. Quartermaster reports. Wisner Spears. Ooh, hello. You're so close to getting another settlement. Huzzah! And, oh shit. We're not making money. Yeah, next turn and they're probably going... Oh, hello. I say.
I am the knife in the dark.
Okay, that's just become too tempting for me to resist. What am I doing? Diplomacy. Oh, I say, good fellows.
Greetings. Speak plainly and without
Whoop.
idle purpose.
Yep. Wah! Oh, whoops. See you in battle, guys.